Hello to Madam Chin Suna. So we are from Group Art. We are going to present about the mini project hypothesis testing. So this is our members. Me myself is Siti Nur Fazila binti Abdul Rasid. For the hypothesis testing, I'm going to explain about the situation. So the situation is a team of research doctors designed a new knee surgery technique utilizing much smaller incisions than the standard method. They believe recovery times are shorter when the new method is used. Under the old method, the average recovery time for full use of the knee is 4.5 months. A random sample of 38 surgeries using the new method showed the average recovery time to be 3.6 months, with sample standard deviation of 1.7 months. The p-value for the test is 0.0011. The research team states that the results are statistically significant at the 1% level of significance. So, for the accept or reject or true or reject, the null hypothesis has been rejected and the alternative hypothesis has been accepted. That's all from me. Thank you, and to the next presenter.
Hi, my name is Melissa Nufarahi binti Ibri Rizal, and I will continue with sample statistic. What is sample statistic? A definition of sample statistic is a piece of information that we get from a fraction of a population. For our better understanding, I have shown us a diagram that have a sample that take up from a population. To relate this, we can see from our question on part A, we get the sample is 38 surgeries, comes along with other information data. Mu is 4.5 months, standard deviation is 1.7 months, p-value is 0.0011, test value or Z is negative 3.06 that we get from the standard normal table, and again random sample or N is 38. So since we want to find mean, we use the formula of Z equal to mean minus mu divided by standard deviation divided square root of N. So Z is negative 3.06 equal mean that we don't know minus 4.5 divided by 0.28, and finally we get the mean is 3.64. To reconfirm that our answer is correct, we can recalculate to find the Z, which is Z is negative 3.06. But this time, we use the main answer that we get before this, which is 3.64. If we get the Z value is 3.06, that means our mean is correct. Since we got all the data, which is mean, from the sample of the population, that means we apply the definition, or I can say our calculation is correct and our sample statistic is follow the definition. That's it from me. Thank you.
Hello and good morning. My name is Warda Iday Betimarski. I am going to present what is p-value. So p-value is a probability of getting sample statistics. It also determines the rejection or acceptance of null hypothesis. So based on the example given, how to determine the p-value? The p-value is the area of the test value on the right side. So based on the question, the p-value is given, which is 0.0011, and the alpha value is 0.01. So how to get the exact p-value? When we get the z value from the standard normal table, the area is actually on the left side. So to get the p-value, you have to minus with 1. So 1 minus with the z value on the left, and you will get the p-value on the right. So this is another example given. Since the alpha is 0.01 and the p-value is actually lesser than the alpha value, so the p-value, the area of the p-value is inside of the alpha value, which indicates the hypothesis null is rejected. Why? Because when p-value is lesser than alpha value, the hypothesis null is rejected. If p-value is more than alpha value, the hypothesis null is accepted. That's all from me. Thank you.
Okay, furthermore, for the hypothesis testing, it has two types of error, where the first one is type 1 error and the second one is type 2 error. For the type 1 error, in this case, it suggests that healing period of the null hypothesis is shorter than healing period of the traditional form, which is it is valid and discarded. While type 2 error is when the null hypothesis is not denied, which is the healing time of the modern knee surgery procedure, same as the standard process. Seemingly, it is incorrect but not discarded.
Hi, my name is Safwa. I'm going to present the level of significance. So the definition of this is actually maximum probability of committing a type 1 error. So what is type 1 error? Type 1 error is actually when the null hypothesis is actually correct, but in the test, you reject the hypothesis, the null hypothesis. So the probability to make type 1 error is also can be called alpha, and the probability to make type 2 error, we can call it beta. So the value of significant level can be in the range of 0.1 or 0.05 or 0.01. So for example, let's say that alpha value is 0.1. So it means there is actually 10% chance to make type 1 error in the test. So that's all for my presentation. I'm going to pass it to my another group mate. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Oliver Averdan Batis. So I will briefly discuss about the findings of study team. The study teams of doctors suggest that this test has low probability of producing a type 1 error due to the alpha value, which is 0.01. Finally, the whole method hypothesis testing for this case has proven that the alternate hypothesis put forward by the research team of doctors is irrelevant.
That's all from us. Thank you.